On our way to the barn, we're going to train some babies today. Pretty good day yesterday, A couple of questions from yesterday. A couple of people said that LD's Patrick, is he getting tired? We've talked about this, and he should be getting tired. But in fairness, he's not a 27-second colt on our horse on the end of the race. Not really. He's not as good on the front. He was off 19. I could give you a litany of excuses why maybe he was flat, but truthfully, I don't know if any of them are correct. He could be tired. He may not be tired. I haven't talked to James about him yet. But he'll tell us soon enough. That's the one thing about this horse. He's tough. He's a tough boy. And not only am I certain he'll bounce back if he is capable, but I'm certain he'll let us know if he's a little tired. So, not too concerned. Hey, come on. Not too concerned with LD's Patrick. A decent race. It's not like he got beat by a couple of bad horses. Those were decent horses. Horses that obviously, especially according to Topor, he should have beat. But again, let's let it all play out before we start jumping to conclusions. Another question yesterday was Sweet on Pete. We did have a couple of people say, why can't she go to the Sire Stakes? Great questions. Why? Because last year, Sweet on Pete, she was maxed out probably at what she have, 6 starts, 7 starts. She's a big, heavy filly. And quite frankly, my contention on this is simple. If I'm wrong, fine. But if she is one of the best fillies, she can certainly get into the finals on 3 legs. Like 3 legs, I mean 3 stake legs. Leg 2, 3, and 4. I want to set this filly up properly for the Sire Stakes. And quite frankly, coming off a break, I want to get her eased into the season on the right foot, on the right hoof, so to speak. Feeling good, sharp, and strong, the way she was last year. And I think that's more important than anything. And yes, somebody said, well, they might only have short divisions because it's the first one. Listen, you're going into Ohio. You can be sure there'll be plenty of Buckeye divisions. And I really don't care, Addie, I really don't care if the first division of the Buckeye or the Sire Stakes goes for $5 trillion. I want to set this filly up to be a nice filly. And at the end of the day, we can go in guns blazing, but I guarantee you come October, you're going to see a tired filly. If you empty her out every week, she is going to get tired quickly. She's a big, heavy girl. So I wanted to set the filly up properly. Listen, the comments that came in were fair. The questions that were raised were 100% fair. But I want everybody, and you guys know this, I don't own any of Sweet on Pete. Unfortunately, I tried hard, I don't. I want what's best for everybody, and I treat everybody's horses and everybody's money like it's mine. And I think that's the fairest way to do it. We've learned a lot over the last 5 years. And I truly believe that Sweet on Pete starting in the Buckeye makes much more sense for Sweet on Pete. What is rattling back there, hey?
I know.
You don't know? Makes much more sense for Sweet on Pete than just dumping her in the Sire Stakes her first race. And that's my take on it. That's the way we're going with her. Now, in regards to we're here. In regards to Frosty Trouble, the more I think about this colt, the more I like him. We just missed the first set. I'm in set number 2, and it looks like the first set just went under the wire. I don't know who Amy had, but it looks like she'd give it to them. Oh, maybe it was Real Fear. Yeah, it might have been Real Fear. Yeah, it looks that way. Oh no, that was the trot. Cutie Cumber just put it on them. Darn, I wish I had saw that set. Horn Player and all them were in there too. Anyway, when it comes to Frosty Trouble, man oh man, there's a horse that never missed the top 3, I don't think. Patty. We never missed the top 3 last year in stake action, I believe, unless I read that wrong. Second in 57 twice. And yes, he come back a little flat thus far, but it's a long year. And Adeline, yes, honey, it is cake. Wow, she saw Unbeatable Kemp from the road all the way to the end of the paddocks. He is cute, isn't he? He's going to New Jersey next week to race in the States.
He's going tomorrow.
No, he's not going till next week. So, Frosty Trouble, I mean, he may just need some work put in him. And if he doesn't, that's what he's worth anyway. So it's pretty hard from my standpoint, it's pretty hard to take a loss of any significance, I guess, would be the fairest way to put it, of any significance when it comes to, Frosty Trouble. There's Locatelli. As it goes to Frosty Trouble, really hard to take a washing on Frosty Trouble. So that's the scoop with the horses yesterday. Super impressed with Kings County in Ohio. I thought that Unbeatable Kemp and Blue Bayou Deal were very, very good, and with a very tough group of horses. Up in the Nominators of 3, a very good crew of horses. So really impressed with Unbeatable Kemp and May Lose Control. And then, as I said, Confederate Cruiser, that's Mommy. Confederate Cruiser raced, he was present, and a pretty good mile from Eldest Patrick. So that is yesterday in a nutshell. I just wanted to reach out to everybody. There are shares available on Frosty's Trouble, and quite frankly, if they're still there by the end of the day, I'll probably scoop some of them up. I really like the horse. I liked him when I saw him as a yearling. I liked him when I saw him as a yearling, when we bid on him. I watched him as a 2-year-old. I thought he was really good, and very happy to have him now. So with that, I'll let you guys go. I'm going to get my day started, set number 2, going out in the track. I'll give you guys a little update of the sets afterwards also. But for now, Tuesday's getting started. Take care.